Python is an interpreted programming language. So when you run your Python source code or any programming language code, what happens is it gets converted into zeros and ones, which is binary, and then it gets executed. Now, how this process is gonna get executed, based on that, your programming languages can be differentiated, or it is divided into two different types. One is interpreted, other one is compiled programming language. So talking about interpreted programming language, what happens is, if for example, say you have 10 lines of code. So your first line, when you run it, your first line will get converted into binary, which is zeros and ones, and then it gets executed. So only if your line 1 gets executed successfully, your line 2 will be converted into zeros and ones, and then it gets executed. Likewise, it's gonna go line by line. Converting and execution happens line by line when it comes to interpreted programming language. So that's how Python is executing it. On the other hand, we have compiled programming languages. So compiled programming languages, what it do is it converts all 10 lines of code into binary, which is zeros and ones, and then it gets executed. So your line 10 has to wait until, or your line 1 has to wait after getting converted to binary until 10th line gets converted into binary to get executed. So this is the difference between interpreted programming language and compiled programming language, and both have their own pros and cons.